He's a
Going up.
great Pac-Man. Okay, anyways, okay.
kind of manipulate their movement a little bit, but there's a little bit of RNG in certain situations. The ghost trains are another interesting thing about this game. They are locked to certain paths for the most part once you eat a pellet, which in story mode only show up at set intervals on certain levels. So they're restricted to certain paths, and they can be kind of manipulated. So you can kind of like corner them and intercept them. Makes you have to think ahead and very fast on your toes, which, in my opinion, I think makes this game very entertaining and very fun. Can't hear us? What? What in the world? For me, it's like, it just hit 3, so for them it should be probably like 2, 3, and they're like way behind. Weird. Well, without any word from Frenchie on whether or not we should, kind of hard to tell. Yeah, B-Man, I am on commentary for this run. All right, well, we're winging it. Each level in a world is like a specific kind of level, and the kind of level it is designated by like which number it is and the color on the overworld map. So yeah, so in the 90% run, you choose mostly level 3s because they're the shortest. The main goal here is to get a certain amount of stars to unlock World 6, which is the final world of the game. Now, normally, most games would end on, like, beating the final boss, but the final boss in this game requires every single level. You have to beat every single level on Pro, which is kind of ridiculous, and that's more like a 100% run anyway. So for this, any percent is just get unlock the final level and unlock the final world and then play the final level, which doesn't take that many stars, so it's a pretty short run. It's only like 20-some minutes. In the boss levels here, you'll notice them stopping in place. You can break by holding the Alt key on the keyboard, well, if you're playing the PC version. This is pretty much the only instance you'll see him use that in these boss levels, because he has to wait for the 1-ups to spawn. Because to get all 6 stars in the boss levels, you need to have at least 20 lives. And once you've collected all of the fruit, you have to have 20 lives. A little bit, but it's not that bad. It'll pass. That's good. Yeah, the boss levels, they do offer a little bit of leniency in terms of, like, you can die like once or twice and it'll be fine. Yeah. I think World 1 has the most levels you play in the game in any percent, with 4 levels on a boss. The rest are like 2, some of them 1, plus the boss. I think World 5 you don't even... Do you do the World 5 boss? I honestly don't remember. Yeah. I just watched the run and I already forgot. And by the time you unlock World 5, you don't even need that many stars that you would have to do the World 5 boss to get to World 6. Oh yeah, another thing about this game you might have noticed is the bombs. They send you back to the center of the screen. Probably should have clarified that when we were talking about them earlier. Conveniently, the center of the screen is right where the fruit spawns. So that's very useful. Normally in a score attack, you would avoid using them because they give you extra points at the end of the round, and also in a score attack you want to keep your combo by getting all the dots. But in story mode, you don't need to keep your combo. In fact, the dots disappear once you have enough, as you might notice. So if you're like very far away from the fruit, it's faster to just use a bomb. So you'll see that a lot. Wow, that was a really good power pellet segment there in 2-7. The second boss is a lot like the first, but with different maps. Pretty much all the bosses are exactly the same. The story mode in this game, it's a little bit repetitive, but the levels do get harder as you go on. So, yeah, fun game. IMO is a very fun game. Oh, that was a good bomb. Oof. Yeah, like I said earlier, the boss stages do offer a little bit of leniency, but if you do want to get all 6 stages, you gotta get enough lives. And sometimes it can be hard to not die too much. Dying or like failing a level in this game can be pretty punishing. You'll have, like, you'll notice at the bottom left there's a certain amount of fruit. Pretty much every level is like this. There's only a few levels in the entire game that only have 1 fruit here to collect. If you are on like the 7th fruit in a level and you run out of time or lives, you have to start over all the way from the first one. So that is So this world is the spiral world. A lot of the levels. A lot of the levels have like winding paths that go around in circles. I personally find this to be one of the harder worlds because of the way the levels are laid out. It can often lead to like fruit that runs away from you being like very picky on which direction it goes. The way the fruit works when it runs away from you is if it runs into a corner, it'll only have one direction, but if it runs video,
Problems with audio again? Darn. There we go.
Okay.
Giant Pinky. This time we're going back to Manhattan.
Okay. Without muting the game audio.
Oh, but not yet.
Like whenever
I'll
you
go
have
back and
some
fix
time.
it.
Yeah, I'm reading this. We're working out a fix.
All right.
After this level, just like take a quick second to mute the audio from Discord on your stream. And also,
I need to turn on. Okay,
think.
I can do that.
Okay. Okay, turn the mic on your stream.
All right.
Okay. Okay, I thought Frenchie was getting the audio for both of us from Discord onto the stream. All right, so the audio settings should be fixed.
16 lives. Okay, there's Echo. Come on. Make up your minds, please. Make up your fruit. I can't even anymore. 16 lives. Okay, there's Echo. All right, right at 20. Come on.
Oh,
Make up your minds, please. Make up your fruit. I can't even anymore. All right, right at 20.
okay, it's perfect. Napor. Pow.
Nice.
The only thing that isn't perfect is
well.
spelling. Got him.
This is just a fun run anyway. I already PB world record last night.
Nice.
It was last night I was practicing and then that happened.
That's
All right,
the best
we're gonna be touching upon one level in Area 4, since I'll have enough stars to face the next boss.
Yeah, World 4 is going to be the last world we fight the boss in. But before we do that, we gotta
Giant Blinky.
finish a pretty short level.
Nice. This is probably one of the shortest levels of the game. Jumping might be even shorter, but Mountain, definitely. Alright. Unlike the other bosses, this is set in Championship 1. I'm gonna need 18 lives instead of the usual 20.
Which gives you even more leniency. Which is nice.
Sounds like you have even less. Because you only have 7 fruit to get instead of 8.
Oh, you're right. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, don't... Rule of thumb, don't die.
This boss makes very good use of the warp tunnels
I agree.
to
Make your quick escapes. Use your
to make
tunnels
quick
and
escapes
bombs.
and to
That was my
intercept
fault.
the fruit. Championship 1 levels in general, like, really do good.
Alright. We're good. I have 11 lives.
Things should be fine, Frenchie. You said they were fine 30 minutes ago, so
Yeah.
they should be fine now. Nothing's changed. Classic Frenchie, clowning as usual.
There we go. 15. $17. There we go. That's 18.
Alright. There's a cutscene of a bunch of Pac-Mans eating a bunch of smaller versions of the ghost whenever you defeat a boss, but we're obviously skipping that because it's like 20
It's a
seconds,
speedrun,
then-
so.
Yeah.
But it's a fun speedrun, so.
I mean, you get
why
to
not?
skip the cutscene, so that's nice. At least the game lets you.
Alright. I'm not sure if you saw it, but I just used like a major exploit or strat. It involves me going above the fruit and having it go down so I can be even closer to it by the time it starts moving. Yeah, it starts going down and then...
The movement in World 5 and onward,
There we go.
you notice like
That's sketchy
Pac-Man's
right there.
base movement. It's very fast.
The last course we'll do. Jumping. Jumping is one of the newer courses of CE2. Note the platforms.
This is going to be the last level before the
That was sketchy.
final level of the game. And this one only has 2 fruit in it. Makes it probably the shortest in the game.
There we go. And since I did normal on the first one, I'm doing pro on this one. This will give me enough stars.
Oh, my bad. I forgot that 5-9 is also in the round.
Probably gonna fail this one. Yeah, I failed this one.
Dang. Well, fortunately, you don't
Goes all
have
the
that-
way back to the beginning of the run, but that's okay.
This level in particular is pretty short, so it's not too big of a time loss.
Yeah,
I mean, it'll definitely kill a run, but you know, for a marathon, it's not that bad.
just killed the run. Well, maybe not. Yeah,
Oof.
it was close. Even closer. because I
almost.
really do need to concentrate. This is the next to last level. Alright, third time's the charm. Or fourth. Whatever it is. I don't care. I'm trying.
Getting 3 stars on this level is very difficult.
It is.
In so little time. You have to get like every single dot, or the fruit won't spawn once you defeat all the ghost trails. And
There's a chance. Got it.
yeah, you're not given a whole lot of time to get all the ghost trails. So
Alright, we're not doing
there's a bit of luck
5-10.
involved.
Boss 5 is unlocked. But we're not going there. All the way to 614. Well, not pro. I want to give myself more time. Normal. So obviously this is not world record. Great tried. So what stage 6 is all about? It's a compilation of all the different courses in the game.
World 6 even has a bit of like score attack type levels.
So yeah.
The first, second, 8th, and 9th. No. First, second, 8th, and 9th levels in World 6 are all like score attack type levels, which are completely unique to the rest of story mode.
Ah, pinky, please. There we go. Oh, that was fortunate. Fortunately,
so this last level. Oh, go ahead.
Fortunately, on those score attack levels, it gives you a bit more time for you to reach the target. So like, but it still feels like you don't have much time to score that much.
Yeah, even with like the big amount of time that it gives you, you still have to play pretty much perfectly the entire time to hit the goal, which is pretty crazy.
If I have time, I might showcase one of those after the run.
This last level here, it's basically just a big marathon, 12 fruits.
Yeah, it's 12 fruits.
It's a lot.
So this is a compilation of 3 different courses: Manhattan, Championship 1, and Spiral.
There's 4 of each of those types.
There we go,
and
that's
play
time.
all in a row. And that's it. $25.
36. 5-9 killed me because it goes all the way back to, where is it? 1-1 when I chose normal instead of pro.
Yeah. So that is Championship Edition 2.
Yeah, all these 10 purples areas, those are all score attack runs.
Wait, all of those are?
The purple ones.
Oh hell, I thought it was just 1, 2, 7, and 8. Ugh. Alright, I'm heading out of here. I'm exhausted. I gotta sleep.
Alright.
Thank you guys for watching, and once again, make sure to follow me on Twitter. See ya.
And stay tuned for some adventures in time. Oh boy.